How to stay disciplined. This is a perfect time to talk about discipline, as it is currently not November at the time I'm recording this. And I know your horny ass didn't last a day.
Gotcha.
Now, the way I look at discipline is that everybody is disciplined in one aspect of their life. Whether that's you setting an alarm and waking up for school or work, whether you brush your teeth twice a day, whether every time you come through the front door you take your shoes off, unless you're American.
You can't stop the rain.
These easy things are a sign of your discipline. The problem is you do not have complete discipline in every aspect of your life, like I don't. I myself do not have complete discipline in every single aspect of my life. I have a shitty sleeping schedule right now. I'm doing an online course which I'm still trying to figure out how much time I should be doing in a day. And the only discipline I have right now is that I make 3 short form videos on all platforms every single day. But that's still discipline, and that's my point. Just because me and you don't have complete discipline in our locker as a badge does not mean we can't obtain it. One of the best ways to obtain this is to have a solid schedule, morning till night. Being real, although we have our opinions on school, whether you like it or you don't, it works well to an extent, as they have a schedule. They have the time where you have your lessons, where you have your break, your lunch, and the end of the day, and then the rest is yours. We're not used to having a schedule, but it's pretty simple. What I want you to do is go into your notes, or if you have a notepad, if that's going to be easier, and I just want you to make a rough draft of what's going to happen tomorrow. Be realistic. All I want you to do is the time you wake up, the time you eat your meals, and the time you sleep. These 3 things. Me, my schedule tomorrow, let's see if I hit. I'm going to wake up at 8 o'clock. I'm going to eat my breakfast at 9 o'clock. I'm going to eat my lunch at, let's say, 3, 2, and I'm going to eat my dinner at 8 o'clock. Let's see if it happens. Or 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock right now. The reason we're going to do a rough draft on something easy is because we're going to slowly progress. You can never learn something just straight away. I always believe in progressions, and all these videos telling you what to do and how to do it, and the people might not even be following it. I'm keeping it real with you. Right now, I don't have a schedule. My schedule is pretty shit. Let's not lie. So we're going to slowly work and build up on it, and we're going to add more and be more detailed as we go on. So just stick with me. Next, pretty simple, we need some sort of exercise. Exercise and fitness is great because it builds discipline, just like a martial art would. But let's say you're not really into that sort of stuff. Let's just say you do 10 push-ups every single time before you go to bed. Is that not discipline? I'm pretty sure it's discipline. If you know no matter what, I have to do these 10 push-ups before I sleep, that is discipline. Doing this will make you know that discipline is essentially consistency. One of my favorite words, one of my favorite things, I always say, stay consistent. You may think you lack discipline. You're watching all these edits, seeing all these public figures, David Goggins, etc. You're seeing them be highly consistent, but you're trying and you're not really getting anywhere. You need to remember that these people are human, and at some point they probably do procrastinate in their day. They might not hit their goals that they want to hit. They might not do the things they want to do. They might be slacking that day. You know, they might be tired. They might have messed up a little bit. But the difference is that they get back on the horse. They actually go back to what they were doing, and that is discipline. True discipline is when, even when you feel like you're losing it, you get it back. I do not believe discipline is, let's say, for 20 years straight, you just do something consistently, no mess ups, none of that shit. I honestly think discipline is when you also have the ability to get back on the horse when you have fallen off. You need to forget about is intensity. We don't want to be constantly intense, because at some point we're going to burn out and we're not going to be as intense. We need to think about consistency. Intensity is like a slide. It's going up, but then eventually it will go down, because you can't keep that up forever. You can't be max intense forever in your life. However, consistency is like a staircase. It goes up and down, but it stays in the same place. You are guaranteed to get to the top if you are consistent. It doesn't matter about the setbacks. Are you trying to come back up? Are you trying to climb that staircase? Stop looking at these unrealistic routines of you waking up 3 a.m, doing this, doing that, doing too much, burning yourself up, because you're not used to it. We have to slowly build up to these things. We think we're superhuman, but we are not yet. I don't know if this has happened to you before, but let's say your guardian, your parent, has told you that you have a set time to play on your game and you've been waiting time to play it. You have to, otherwise we're going to spend hours and hours on end on it as we're still quite young, or still now, guilty-free, we're still doing it. Now, what I want you to actually do is set a time for yourself, and you're going to be disciplined this way. You know, okay, I'm going to do this to have some fun, and then it's back to bedtime, work time, whatever. But let me just have some fun for now and come back. And that's what we want. We need to be in control of our pleasure. Now, this will link in to the month we're currently in, November. No longer do you know not November or no FAP, but I still hold my seed. And this is important because I have complete control of my body. I will pick when I want to release. I will pick when I want to retain. I'm not going to put a set time, a set timer, 30 days, and then go crazy and go on a downward spiral, as I've talked about in my other video. Do what you want to do. Do you want to retain your seed, or do you want to be able to pick when you release and retain? It is up to you. The only thing that's not up to you, and I'm going to tell you that you need to do, is stop watching. Ever since I stopped watching, this has made me disciplined, as I no longer view things as only sexual. I can harness my sexual energy and put it into something good. I procrastinate less, and I start doing productive things and trying to help people like now. If I see those type of women online that are doing stuff for men to see and, you know what, go crazy too, I just scroll past now, and before I couldn't do that. And that is a form of discipline, my friend. Lack discipline. How do I obtain discipline? I'm gonna find something in my life that I can easily be disciplined in, and slowly we're gonna tick off the boxes and have full discipline. Anything you can be consistent with? Let's find out. If you're new here, remember, consistency beats motivation. I love you. My name's Let Me Save You, and that's me done. My God, work hard as usual. Shit.